about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics.
Hello, my friends. If you are not reading Blood and Thunder from Image Comics, you need to get on that. This has been a very, very fun book. It takes place in a dystopian future on a terraformed asteroid. And it is really like a space sci-fi epic, as well as a dystopian future story, as well as a story about social dynamics and oppression and suppression of cultures. And it's, like I said, a fun book with deeper themes that are going on, and the main characters are Blood and Thunder. Our protagonist is a half alien, half human who works as kind of a bounty hunter on this terraformed asteroid, and in the future guns are sentient. And so, really, her gun, Thunder, is her partner. And they, she wanted to be a part of the police force, but faced a lot of discrimination because of her half-alien heritage. And so she's kind of on the outskirts of the law, but still has a relationship with the chief of police, who we find out in the last issue was close with her father, and is kind of a father figure to her. And in this, she is chasing an escaped prisoner who is, quite frankly, overpowered, and nothing Thunder has can stop him. And he is tearing through this asteroid, she thinks, to cause death and destruction. But when he sees her, this, Hulk, this beast of a, something that's portrayed as a monster, stops and it asks her about her heritage. And when she points out that she's half alien, he carries on, and almost in a way seems to protect her at times. And so we find out that there is more to this quote-unquote monster, and he may not be the monster that he thinks he is. And we find out again that he is part of this underground movement, if you will, to smuggle books. And books are something that is talked about in this dystopian future is unfamiliar, a relic. There's a point in issue number 1 where she finds that these aliens have been smuggling a cache of books, and she doesn't even know what they are. But it seems that the upper level of society, they have a tight leash on knowledge and what is shared and what is known, and that seems to be where the power lies. And we see that there is, difference not only in what the upper class are allowed to know, but the way they live. On this terraformed asteroid, the top outer level is where the absolute upper crust lives, and as you go down each level, you see more poverty and desperation and exploitation. And so it really reminds me of Star Wars in a way, where it's an epic sci-fi story, but it tackles real deep things about who we are socially, economically, so on and so forth. So I suggest you check it out from Image Comics, who have been really killing it in 2025. It seems like more and more, 90% of the books I buy are from Image Comics, and it's not because I'm some Image Comics fanboy. As you know, the point of this channel is to show you what a collector on a budget can do. So I'm not going to waste money on stuff just because it has a label. I buy a lot of Image Comics because of the high quality that they're putting out right now. This is the third of 3 reviews I'm recording right now. And the other 2 reviews I recorded are the new Energon Universe G.I. Joe and Dark Honor, both from Image Comics. And so, yeah, check them out. Check this out at your local comic book store. And if you don't have a local comic book store, I suggest you check out my friend Jeff at Coffee and a Comic. CoffeeandAComic.com. They have a very easy to use website. They ship nationwide, and not only do they ship nationwide, but at great prices and at great speed. For instance, when I order, let's say I order a book from them on New Comic Book Day, it will arrive within 2 to 5 business days. Right now, I'm waiting on an order from Midtown Comics that I placed on last New Comic Book Day, and so far it has been 7 days, and it's just now leaving New York. And so you're gonna get, like I said, lightning fast shipment with them, and you get to support a great guy, Jeff. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. You know I will. I'm out.